Today I'm challenging myself to build one of the toughest automation. The idea is to cold outreach everyone who has commented or liked my post. But I don't know how to do it. So after searching for hours, tired, angry and frustrated, I think I finally found the solution. So I pressed the three lucky buttons, N8N. And in the next 3 hours, I was able to build this whole workflow. And now I'll walk you through the whole workflow step by step. This is one of the most toughest workflow I've created till now, so watch this cautiously. We'll start with a schedule trigger. This is going to be the important one because this will ensure that the workflow keeps running every single hour. The second node is about Phantom Buster. It's going to be an important one because it's really hard to find LinkedIn APIs as they don't provide it easily. So we're using Phantom Buster, which gives us a lot of access for LinkedIn. This is my Phantom Buster profile. You can use any other API markets also out there that can help you with a LinkedIn API. This has a lot of options. That's the reason I'm using it, not sponsored at all. Now, with every agent that you use from Phantom Buster, you need to give them an agent ID. So for example, if I want to use a LinkedIn message center, I'll click on use now and it will start generating an agent for me. Now I need a LinkedIn URL here. You can paste your client's URL here and then you'll be able to save it. Once you do it, the agent will start working. Currently, I'm not adding any profile here, but you can. What kind of message do you want to send? You can do that. You can customize the message as you want. So for the moment, let me write this and let's write hey, and then we'll save it. Now, this is where you get the name. You can definitely rename it. I'll most probably rename it to this LinkedIn message sender and I'll save it. Once you do that, go back to your profile and if you click, you'll get your agent right here. The next one is about extracting the comments from your post. So this particular agent extracts the comments from the user's post. So you can sell it to multiple clients. You can now imagine every client will have their unique post and as users comments on their post, this particular node will be able to extract the name of the user, their data. Same for likers also. Whoever likes your post, this particular node will be able to extract all their data and then it will send it for scraping. Now because scraping takes a bit more time, if it's a high influencer with a lot of comments, it will take a lot more time. If it's a small influencer, it will still take time. So that's why we're giving an interval of some time here, which is 60 seconds. Then we move on to capturing all the data that we have collected, that basically this particular node has collected till now. This will be getting here and the likers data will be coming up here. Once we have all the data, we're going to merge that into one particular node. This will help our workflow understand what the data is rather than multiple data. It will have just one merged data. Once you do that, we are now going to add some scores to it. So as you can see, this is interaction type. It's basically giving an engagement score. So if it's comments, give it 2 score. If it's like, give it 1. An audience who is commenting on your post is much more likely to buy from you rather than one who is just liking or maybe just watching your posts. Now, once we have scored what kind of interaction has been done, we move to filtered valid profiles. It is very important that we extract valid profiles for our clients rather than every profile because it will be too much data, and if you're using cold outreach email services, they're going to charge you a lot if you keep sending message to everyone out there. So it's going to check whether their profile URL is empty or not. If it's private, if it's unavailable, it's going to run all those parameters itself so that your client does not have to. But if the profile doesn't fail, it goes to drop contact. Now drop contact is a software that gets the email, their full name, any other information that is relevant like phone numbers, a lot of information out, and we're going to use it in this workflow so that we can get all the personal information of a user. You'll have to create your credentials. It's free to use initially. Again, not sponsored. I'm just using them because they're good. All you need to do is paste your API right here. Once you do that, your drop contact account will be connected. You'll be able to send all the data that you've extracted from LinkedIn to this particular app, and they'll be able to get all the data that we need. Once you set up this node, you move to the email quality check. Now this is again very important because you need to know the emails that you're getting are valid or not. Maybe somebody is setting up Yahoo email, somebody is setting up Gmail's email. Then people are using temporary emails that we don't even know about, or maybe drop contact is extracting that. If we start sending cold outreach to them, it is going to cost us a lot of money and it is not going to be super useful for us. This is a very good point that you can sell to your clients. This one workflow has so much inside it that your clients will definitely get impressed by you, and you can easily sell it for $3,000 minimum. Now this has strings, which is basically getting the email of your client and other data which we acquire. Once we do that, we're going to update all of this in our Airtable account. Now, because I've created a demo right now, I'm not connected my Airtable, but it's pretty easy to do. You click on this node, which is Airtable node. You select your credentials and you'll be able to paste your access token right here. Once you do that, your Airtable account is connected. I have a lot of videos in the past about this, so feel free to watch them. Now we're going to use an operation called list, which is basically that I have in my table, and then this is just the Airtable Excel URL you are going to create. Again, it's just like simple Excel. You open an Airtable account, you open an Excel inside it, copy and paste the URL right here. It will automatically catch your Airtable Excel and you'll be able to update it. This particular node is going to check if the emails that our automation is extracted. We have duplicate emails coming up. You can imagine every time a new email is going to go on that duplicate email, which is again going to charge your clients a lot more. If the connection exists, which means if the email exists, it's going to skip the email list. It's not going to add it in our Airtable anymore. But if it does not, then it's going to create a new contact data. You can see this has name, email, company name, LinkedIn name, profile name, website name, a lot of information out there which this one particular node is catching. I want you to tell your clients that you're going to extract this many information for them. Once you do that, you can imagine the kind of happiness on their face. Once we prepare a new contact data, we go into the Airtable and we're going to update our data. Here's a new email ID. My automation is going to add that new email ID in the Airtable so that we can cold outreach to them. The next is Lemlist. You can use any other cold outreach email out there. I'm using Lemlist right now, but you can use any of them. All of them should work fine. This has basically the necessary data that we need. Telling it that it's a lead, you can create again your credentials and you'll be able to connect it with n8n. It's going to create an email for us, and this is what our requirements is. We're telling about the first name and the last name. Once we do that, if you are using HubSpot, great, you can use this node and you can update the whole data inside HubSpot also. After updating the data, we're going to wait, because now in this workflow, I just don't want to outreach on to all the clients on email only. But what I want is that we send them text personally on their LinkedIn also, so that we can have a connection with them. Imagine you commented on somebody's profile and that person sends you a text, hey, love your comment, would you like to interact more? Or maybe this is one of my free workbooks that I'm giving you out away because you've commented on my profile. The kind of relationship you'll be creating with that particular commenter or liker will be huge, right? They'll be more connected with you and it will be much more easier to sell them your services. Now, it's going to basically wait for 30 minutes. It would look very robotic. If somebody commented, I've sent a text to them directly. So we're going to wait for 30 minutes. Once we do that, we're again going to use Phantom Buster, and Phantom Buster is going to send a text message to them. The text message that we've created here, you can customize it whatever way you want. It is going to use their first name and then send them a text. So now imagine somebody sending you a text by saying, hey, your first name, loved your comment, I would love to connect with you. It's kind of surprising, you know. Once you do that, the next one is going to be updating it in your Airtable again. Now, if they've sent the text, it's going to update in your Airtable that the text has been sent. Once we're good with this, you can tell your clients that you're going to get them a weekly report also on all the comments that they've sent, on all the emails that they've sent, and on all the direct messages that they've done. This will give them a weekly status, and this will send them an email on their Gmail account. Again, I've not configured it right now, but in my old videos I've done it, so feel free to watch them. But this is basically going to send an updates to your clients every week, and it would look very professional on your side too. Comment me down below, I'll help you answer all of them. If you think I can improve this video so that you can learn much better, please feel free to tell me, I'll do that. And you'll find the workflow link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.